22, everyone. Do you have any added info on these?
Well, of course. You know, I was looking at these, and it might seem obvious. You know, you drive up via that road usually, so obviously the front of the house must be on that side, right? You know, but then you start looking, and there's chimneys on both sides, but you go over, there's only a chimney remnant on that side, and you start looking for things and whatnot, and you figure that this is the front stoop. I did, in fact, determine the obvious by doing a photographic investigation, trying to look at the terrain from the 3 different angles and determine that this is the back of the house where it slopes to the back, and if anybody disagrees with me...
you're right.
Okay, good.
Cool. There you go.
You know, so, you know, at least you can line up these photos, and maybe that'll tell you something else by looking at the backgrounds and into some of the other woods. And in the top picture, which is the earliest of the 3, you can start to learn at least, like, in the post-Civil War years, what this might have looked like. You're also going to be seeing an image of this tonight in 3D with your glasses on when I'm looking at you and taking pictures of you.
I try to make them look like fools? Or?
Yeah, of course. I do every year. Do you mind if I go into this one?
Please do.
This one, and if anybody has the information, on page 23 on the top is a very impressive photo. The caption says, Mississippi Graves near McCool House. Now, I came up with some theories on where it might have been taken, maybe over there looking across the road, but I just don't know, and I don't know if anybody here knows where that picture was taken. We do know Mississippians fought right around here in close proximity,
Very close.
And this is one of many, and you can even read individual names there. So if nobody's done it, there's some scholarship to be done here, which is cool. And again, I'm just trying to stress this again. Nobody has a monopoly on doing any of this stuff. It's whoever wants to take the time to do it first.
True.
Okay, that's a very cool picture.
Gary, I would like to add this, and I don't know if you know the answer or not, but maybe we can bounce it off of our audience. Who was taking all these pictures right after the battle? You know, those early images, do you have any information on who that may have been? Like those Confederate trenches that were clearly taken not long after the event.
The photographer was G.O. Brown, Baltimore, Maryland.
Beautiful.
And, actually, if you would like to see some of the original G.O. Brown views, Robin Stanford, who's here with us again this year, a 4-timer, has brought some of them with her, and she'll bring them down tonight for dinner. But they're wonderful, wonderful views. They've been documented in the Orlando Poe collection at West Point, but Robin's views come out of the collection of Mrs. Hanson Weaver, her own personal, you know, P.E. Weaver and Hanson Weaver. It was Mrs. Weaver's own personal stereo collection. Wow. And on the back of it, they have handwritten captions. And
outstanding.
They were taken in late 1865 or early 1866, just as the makeshift little military cemeteries were being done. And he's the photographer who took the picture of the three skeletons with the heads.
Yes.
And all the trench views.
Very famous.
And the neatest thing about this series is it's numbered. Robin's views are numbered between like number 1 and number 121 or 100, and we've only seen 30 or 40 of them. I found one on eBay about 3 or 4 years ago for $78 that John Hennessy confirmed as an unknown view, but they're still out there.
Yes.
These wilderness views, Spotsylvania. John Richter also has a whole bunch of them in his collection. Most of the ones in this book are from the John Richter collection.
I want to suggest 2 more things. Number 1, you can see a good G.O. Brown backmark on the back of your seminar book. It's the yellow one. And in addition, for more on all this post-war stuff, Eric Mink's talk tonight will be focusing specifically on the post-war photographers.